What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Saturday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast, being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt or any other social at SportsTalkMatt. This podcast being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. Go to OmahaSteaks.com. The code JUICE in the search bar activates over 60% savings on the awesome Hotter Than Fire pack that's available right now. $99.99 for that, plus 12 free Omaha Steak burgers. 100% satisfaction guaranteed at omahasteaks.com. Promo code JUICE in the search bar. All right, so 1-2 night last night got burned. The Jazz had 2 free throws in the last 10 seconds. They won the game by 4. We laid 5. Could have gotten a push. We may have gotten a cover if both those free throws went down. Instead, they miss 2 of the last 4 free throws, and it's a loss. We're betting on Summer League. Today for Summer League, I got to warn you, these are the bad teams that are playing their last game in Vegas. The good teams play tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a day to it's not a bad day to bet on Summer League. Tomorrow, a little more consistent. They're playing for rings now, which is really kind of funny in Summer League. Last year was the first year they ever did that here in Vegas. They're doing that again here now. But I got one bet today, but I don't love it. I'm just going to be honest. I played it, but it's kind of scary. 2 bad teams. And I got 2 baseball bets to give you guys here in just 1 second. So let's start with that Summer League game, and let's talk about the Nuggets and the Knicks. Okay, so if you look at the way that Denver has played, they won their last game 112-81. It's their first win in all of Summer League. Okay, they beat the Heat badly. So now they play against the Knicks. The Knicks have won 2 games in a row. They just beat the Celtics. But going off of my strategy of taking teams that have a lot of talent that they've drafted, I mean, the Nuggets do have Julian Strawther, the Vegas kid, playing. So this is his last game playing in front of his home crowd in Las Vegas. Scored 23 points last night. The Nuggets look like they figured something out last night. The Knicks have won 2 games in a row, but I'm going to take the dog in this game. I'm going to take the Nuggets with the kid from Vegas. Hunter Tyson went for 33, I believe it was last night against the Miami Heat. Let's see if he stays hot. Let's see if they can get 2 in a row and end Vegas 2-3 and give the Knicks a 2-3 record. It's plus 1.5. I'm going to take a flyer here on the Vegas kid playing his last game in front of the Vegas home fans. Strawther and the Nuggets, money line. Sorry, no, plus 1.5. Sorry, you take the money line if you want. Plus 1.5, minus 110, 1.1 units down on that for bet number 1. That's the only money line, only Summer League bet we got going on here for today. All right, 2 bets in baseball. It's Walker Day. Walker for the Phillies, 10-3, 4.02 ERA. He's not always great, but the team hasn't lost a game that he has started since the 1st of June. They've run off 6 consecutive victories. Now, I know the All-Star break could mess things up here, but the Phillies are a team at home. They're pretty good, but really the big is Walker at home, has an ERA of 2.13. He's 4-0 at home, opposing batting average of 155. This is a dude that I think can shut down the Padres. They won the game yesterday 8-3. Now, I like the under in this game, too, if you want to come in and just bet the under, because Snell on the other side is a very good pitcher for the Padres, and this game very well could go under. But I just would prefer to take Walker on the money line, knowing that I'm getting plus money. It's plus 106 at FanDuel tonight for this. The Phillies are 22-17 at home. Padres are 19-24. And I know Blake Snell, being a left-handed pitcher, he's 6-7 with a 2.85 ERA on the road, 2.72, 1-3 though on the road with a 2.02 opposing batting average. Again, I don't mind betting the under here for this game, but I just think it's a plus money on the money line. Total's 9. I think the under's in play, but I'm going to take Walker and the Phillies. Phillies, money line, plus 106 for 1 unit to beat the Padres and even up this best-of-3 series in Philly at 1 game apiece heading to Sunday. And then the White Sox are throwing Lance Lynn up against the Braves at home with Strider going. And Lance Lynn and this White Sox team facing a juggernaut in an offense in the Atlanta Braves, who just score runs on runs on runs. They won 9-0 last night against the White Sox. I need Chicago to score a little bit here off Strider. The first 5 total is 4.5. Heavily juiced to the over, -130, but that's mostly because of the way that Lance Lynn has pitched. Lance Lynn, his last start before the All-Star break, he was tremendous against the Toronto Blue Jays. 7 innings, no earned runs. Fluke. Before that, he had given up 5, 3, 3, 4, and 5 in the starts that he had. Him on the road, Lance Lynn, is not good. 5.97 ERA. He's 3-4, opposing batting average of 266. Going into a really tough environment here in Atlanta, where in the first 5, the Braves this season, in the first half, they were 26-19 to the over at home in the first 5. That's a 57.8% clip. And the White Sox on the road were 26-20 to the over in the first half. That's a 56.5% clip. We're going to lay the 130, -130, 1.3 units down. Let's get offense in a hurry here. First 5 over for the White Sox and the Braves. And let's hope that we get 2 runs out of the White Sox. If we do, 4-2 after 5, and we're good to go, and we're going over in this number, okay? A little bit scared to bet the over because I don't know how many runs we're going to see from the White Sox. Might get a couple early off Strider with the bullpen being so good. They got blanked yesterday. They lost 3 games in a row, 2 before the break, 1 now. First 5 over, -130, 1.3 units down. White Sox, Braves, over 4.5 runs in the first 5. All right, 3 bets for us here on a Saturday. We are taking +1.5 points on the Nuggets against the New York Knicks in the Summer League here in Las Vegas. We are taking money line Phillies +106 for 1 unit up against the Padres with Walker starting. And we're going to go with the first 5 over Braves and the White Sox with Lance Lynn starting for the White Sox. Let's go back to the other version of Lance Lynn, not the last start before the end of the All-Star, before the All-Star break for the White Sox. 3 bets for us. If I add anything else on the Discord channel, I'll tell you about it. BettingPros.com/chat. Not betting the UFC tonight. The card is garbage. I mean, Holly Holm by decision. If you want something like that, take that. Otherwise, don't want to bet it. The card's a filler card after the unbelievable card at UFC 290. This card is weak, with Holly Holm most likely winning by decision in the main event. Not that big of a draw. Not a good card top to bottom. Not going to bet it officially here for Saturday night. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me on socials at Sports Talk Matt each and every single morning. It is the Daily Juice Podcast being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.